Sport from the Echo Arena in the great city of Liverpool. Hello and a very special welcome to the Betway Premier League, all brought to you by the Professional Darts Corporation, where it's time now to meet the players. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the winner of 11 PDC ranking events. It's Chizzy, Chisnall. Ladies and gentlemen, a two-time winner of the Premier League, a two-time back-to-back champion of the world, the flying Scotsman, Gary
is pumping in the Echo Arena. Great atmosphere already. Score prediction time at Sky Sports Darts on Twitter, at Sky Sports on Instagram. Real sense of purpose about the way Gary Anderson made his way up on stage there. He wants to make amends for last week. He only hit 14% on his doubles.
Yeah, he just had a terrible time. There was one point there where double one was proven elusive. He got it in the end, but like you said, 14% against the quality operator like Adrian Lewis, he's just not good enough.
Huge night for him. Chizzy opening the night, right to round off the night. 2 wins would put him in great shape.
Well, the way that it's working out is, with most leagues, you can't afford to lose to people above you, because otherwise you just can't make up ground. So losing today wouldn't be the absolute disaster. Losing to Peter Wright for Gary would be the disaster. And look, they've all got everything to pay for. Chizzy is looking to move off the bottom now and overtake James Wade. So there's more cash to be earned there. So they're all looking for something for a reason.
He averaged 106.4, 75% on his doubles, 6-6 with Peter Wright. He's going to be a spoiler.
I think he will be a spoiler. There's going to be times between now and the end that he will take points off players.
Rod Harrington and Stuart Pike in commentary.
Thanks, Dave. Huge night. The top 4 all win. Van Gerwen, Wright, Van Barneveld, Taylor. And they could see themselves cutting adrift the bottom 4 of Anderson, Lewis, Wade and Chisnall. That is how much is at stake. For Gary Anderson, 2 wins. And he is very much in the mix for a semi-final spot. You have to say
59.
that Chizzy, currently in 8th place with 7 points. 6 games left, and he's got to win the lot to give himself a chance. That gives himself a chance in the opening leg.
Well, we know how good he is on that treble 20, which is sometimes setting up, of course, the double in the closing out of the legs. That's where he falls down, and against the likes of Gary Anderson, he's going to have to hope that Anderson misses doubles like he did against Lewis last week and clean up. But like you say, if Dave Chisnall loses tonight, really give him no chance, and that's the bullseye for this first.
45.
That would have set him off really well. However, Chisnall still 6 darts away.
I don't have a problem really
62.
with Anderson going for that.
25.
Chisnall not on the finish, but Anderson now has to finish the leg.
Being shown the
And
first
he
leg.
does, despite the maximum from Dave Chisnall.
Game on.
In the end, a comfortable hold, and he'll feel a whole lot better for hitting a double with his first dart. As the lads were alluding to, Dave and Wayne, awful with his finishing last week.
Well, if you can hit 180s, do it against a throw. That's where they hurt. Chizzy took it at 140, which you're happy with.
97.
Another big score from Anderson will get him control of his second leg and the match. And he's plumb still. I mean, this surely can't miss. Oh, plenty of room to the left, Gary. Come on.
You jinxed it, Rob. 3 out of 21 on the doubles in Dublin for Gary Anderson. That's why he lost comprehensively to Adrian Lewis.
100.
Just a week after beating Lewis by the same score in Cardiff, 7-3. And it's been a hit and miss Premier League so far for the Scot.
59. David Carr, 164.
Well, Chizzy ain't out of this. Needs to hit at least one treble.
92.
Exactly what he's done. So now Anderson has to go for the 18s on the 1-2-2. He's got to hit a treble 18. Will leave him that bullseye again, which it hasn't done. All of a sudden,
86.
Chisnall was well behind in this leg. Now he's got a chance. He's going to get at least one dart at a double. Well, 2 darts at double 18. And he needs the one.
The second leg. Dave Chisnall. Looked like he's getting the middle first.
In the first leg, Chizzy in a 180 against the darts, but didn't get a dart
99.
at the double. In the second leg, Anderson did the same. Didn't get a dart at a double. Cracking start from both, one apiece.
140.
I was sort of talking about Anderson, Rob, sort of hit and miss. His last 5 matches
96.
in the Premier League, 1 loss, 1 lost, and it's sort of been one of those campaigns. But Anderson currently on 11 points, 2 wins, and the playoffs are within reach. Chizzy needs a miracle, but he's throwing some great darts.
120.
Well, just on the outside of the 19s, the last dart, which has given Chisnall 6 darts from here. Needs to find at 1 treble. May go 25. No, he's staying on the treble 20.
60.
That's a little bit of a let-off for Anderson. Can he make him pay for it?
96.
A crucial leg, it really is. Chisnall, a chance against the throw. Needs the treble 17. And he now needs the bit in the middle.
96. Ready to go on 90.
Well, a couple of ways of going. Will he go 25 or will he go 20s? Well, that answers it. Another 20 will leave that bullseye again. He's already missed it once for 170. Oh, and he's missed it again. Chisnall comes to the board to break the throw of Anderson. What an important 2 darts at double 8 for Chisnall. Only needs the 1. Chisnall gets the first break on the board. Now, this is where he needs to hold on to his throw really strong.
6 games to go for all the players. Chisnall does have to win the lot. 19, maybe 20 points will be enough to get you a minimum 4th spot and in those semi-finals. Anderson knows tonight could be the difference between qualifying and not.
Well, if he loses this one, the pressure's really going to be on him against Peter Wright, because walking away from Liverpool without a point on the board.
134.
He's in 4th spot on 13, but Anderson behind him on 11. And we have it with Lewis as well. So those players have got to win. The top 4, if they win their games, there's a little bit of gap forming there, and it will be tough.
100.
100 not enough for Gary Anderson. Chizzy averaged 106 a week ago, averaging 106 here, and playing beautifully. Of course, the home fixture this
60.
for Chizzy. Comes from St Helens, 15-20 miles down the East Lancs Road.
100.
Chisnall took this out earlier on, hit the treble 12, so he'll be looking there again. Now it's 20 for tops. Doesn't want to let Anderson come back to the board. This is to hold the throw, get 2 legs clear. Oh, and Chisnall is on fire on the doubles this evening. It's a part of his game that used to be a problem, but certainly not this evening.
100.
And he's hitting doubles like that, you know that he'll get the confidence to start hitting that treble 20 even more.
Well, we remember that epic World Championship quarter-final only 4 months or so ago. Chisnall played the match of his life, but still lost 5-3.
140.
So far, though, the only darts that have been missed with a finish have been at the ball.
97.
Anderson's missed 2 darts at the ball, Chizzy 1.
96.
Getting a lot of darts low on that treble 20 first dart, which is causing Anderson a bit of a problem. I'm surprised.
99.
I'm surprised he moved on the second dart with the way the first dart was. Anderson's on a bogey.
$130. David got 170.
I'm not sure what his thinking was there, but he's left a 2-dart finish. I think that's the best we can say. And it may not matter. Bullseye for Chizzy!
45.
Oh, Anderson missed the ball for a 170 earlier. And Chisnall cleaned up. Massive dart this. Huge dart for Anderson. In effect, for me, that keeps him in this match.
You're exactly right, Stu. Chisnall going 3 legs clear would have been trouble. Between both these darts without a little bit of a ricochet to get the maximum, but Anderson now he's got to win this leg.
140.
Needs a couple of 180s. Only hit 2, I believe, last week. Needs more with his prolific scoring. Because you know that Chisnall, he may have dull periods like as he just has, but you know all of a sudden he'll fire back with big scores. Where's the averages? Started off like this last week in Dublin, didn't it? With high averages right away.
Here comes Chizzy again. Get another 6 in there. Much needed maximum.
60.
Anderson can't respond, so in the space of 6 darts, Chisnall has regained control of a leg he was in danger of losing. Just goes to show how quickly things can change.
50.
They may change again.
Well, you're exactly right. Chisnall's thrown away a big chance there. Will it be another dart at the bullseye? Well,
180.
cleaned up in the end, but Chisnall to hold on to his throw, keep them 2 legs clear. Double top. He hasn't missed many doubles yet. Oh,
64.
That's just on the north side to make it level.
Yep. Gotta go, Gary. Got to go. 3 apiece, cracking game. 103 average. Both players.
Well, in the middle of that leg, Stu, Chizzy hit the 180 and then followed it with 3 bare numbers. That was where he lost that leg. You've got to follow up that 180 at least a ton. Keep the pressure on your opponent.
Coming into the night, Anderson and Van Gerwen.
101.
The only 2 players who had an average of over 100 throughout the tournament. Peter Wright was a smidgen under.
96.
And here Anderson 106, Chisnall 103. Defeat for Chizzy, you would think that's it. His chance has
96.
gone of reaching the playoffs. Victory for Anderson puts him right back in the picture.
140.
Hang on here, Chizzy, because he started off so well. Went 3-1 up, and Dark Bull's like to go 4-1 up. of a sudden,
100, carried in by 88.
3 down at a crucial time. And that's double 14. It is for Anderson.
I'll tell you what, had the confidence to go for that as well, Rod. Chisnall wasn't on a finish. No one would have blamed him if he'd just set it up to have a go at an easier double next time around. But straight for it, 12 darter, 3 legs on the spin for Gary.
I think in the past times, Stuart, a lot of players would have looked to set that up, because you're right, you split the 14s as he did, all of a sudden you split the 7s and you're down the bottom end, which is not great doubles down there. But the confidence of Anderson, I don't think he thinks about it, it's just automatic. I'm going for everything that's in front of me.
$77.
I've got the trouble with the last frustration though for Anderson. First leg to the Scot, the next 3 to Chizzy, the next 3 to Anderson. It's a wonderful watch, and it's the first game of 5. Van Gerwen against Wright, Lewis against Van Barneveld, Taylor taking on Wade, and then that huge match to round off the night between Wright and Anderson.
60.
Chizzy's ever one of those dull periods in many of his games, and it costs him, and it looks like it's going to cost him here. What a setup from Anderson. It's going to give him 2 darts and a double if Chisnall cannot take out the 164, which he will not do. For a second breaker throw,
88,
Anderson
carried in by 44.
to get some real control of this match. His favourite double top in his first dart. Anderson certainly isn't missing doubles this week. 56%, 5 out of 9, and 106 average. Well, and a bit of change.
4 legs on the spin for Gary Anderson.
99.
Interesting, you and Wayne Mardle were talking at the top of the show that how many times have we seen it when it really, really matters? Gary Anderson steps up. And he's been forced to step up by Dave Chisnall. The 4th maximum here for Chizzy.
140.
Yeah, he's got to break the throw. Got to do it now. Otherwise it could be curtains. Just a little bit of a pull on the
83.
Oh, that's another wasted dart. Can't afford this. Chiz against Anderson.
92.
He's just picking them off. 6 180s, 15 140s in this match already. Incredible standard. Oh well, that's number 5 for Chisnall. No problem with the treble 20.
Well, when you need to hit straight back, you've lost 4 consecutive legs. You've got to break back. 2 maximums in the leg. 11 darter here for Chizzy. What a way to hit back, 11 dart leg.
Yes, that was class from Chisnall. Back up against the wall. Can't afford Anderson to have 15 darts at the board. So he just hit an 11 darter. He's going to follow it up. 6 180s from Chisnall. Only 2 from Gary Anderson. Or perhaps make that 3, no?
137.
106.5, 105.5. The averages for Anderson and Chisnall.
56.
We shouldn't be surprised, Rob.
It's kind of an average nowadays, isn't it? Everybody throws them.
60.
He's possibly going to get 9 darts from here, is Chizzy. So, 1 big treble at the first 2 visits. There's one of them done.
95.
Leaves the 170, which, if he gets the 2 treble 20s, we know he will go for it.
99. David Carl, 170.
He'll have a go. Well, no, this time he won't have a go. They both had a dart at the ball for a 170. A wry smile from Chizzy.
130.
He'll be vindicated if he takes out this.
Well, I think that shows you how much Chizzy wants this leg. Was not going to mess around with that 25, although perhaps he wished. Oh! And that took a deflection.
Yeah, he actually apologised to Anderson. That took a wicked deflection off the barrel. What a deflection it proved to be. Have a look at this. Oh, yes, just in the corner. He knows he got away with one.
Actually off the flight. That would have been a good inch high. However, they get plenty that deflect away that are going to go in, so that's one back for Dave Chisnall.
114.
Well, 2 legs to go. We will play all 12 legs. Massive couple of legs
16.
for the outcome in the Premier League of both players.
81.
Anderson may not have hit too many 180s, or 2 to be precise. He's hit 10 140s though. Power scoring at its best.
45. Gary O'Connor,
Well,
141.
he doesn't have to do anything silly here, Gary Anderson. 25 perhaps. Surprises me
59.
that.
How much pressure can Chisnall put Anderson under?
92. Gary O'Connor, 82.
He's left 170 for a 4th time. Tops for Anderson.
62. David O'Connor,
Well, if he gets the 2 treble 20s this time, there's no doubt where he's going.
Well, it would be the 4th time in the match on 170 that someone's hit the 2 treble 20s. Which is not going to happen, but I'll tell you what, that dart at double top for Gary Anderson, he'll be wishing that's gone high. This could be dodgy for Anderson. Needs to find it first dart, doesn't want to spoil. That's an edgy one. Getting closer. Oh, that's what the double 10 can do.
74.
What an opportunity for Dave Chisnall. Looking at 14s.
This for a big steal. Oh dear, Gary Anderson.
Game on.
He led 5-3, Anderson. He's just missed 4 darts to guarantee himself the point, and he could be staring at a big defeat.
Is that last leg
93.
on Anderson's mind, or is Chisnall just going to walk away with this throw? 12 dart leg, take Gary Anderson right out of the equation and put 2 points on the board. He would have might have gone for 19s. Let's see the deflection.
Well, the way they both have played, you would say a draw would probably be the right result. But for Gary Anderson,
125.
he's now relying on a couple of poor visits from his opponent. He had a dart at tops and then 3 at double 10 to secure at least a point. Well, Chizzy here is on a possible 10-darter.
Exceptional leg from Dave Chisnall. When you want 1 leg for a win, you say to yourself when you're walking up, just give me a 12, just give me a 12. However, he's on a 10 dart to win the first match of the evening.
And this for a 4th straight leg.
I'd have busted it. I would have busted that. With Gary Anderson not on a shot, I would have busted that. Now, Anderson could put some pressure on here. And he has. Double 2, not the best of doubles, right down the board, and if he splits that, he's going to go at the top. But hitting the 1 could be hard. Double 2 for the match.
No score.
He's missed 5 darts to win the match. Can Anderson pinch a draw? Incredible. Well, I said this could be a massive night. How important could those misses prove to be for Anderson? He'll try again. missed 7 darts to win the match. 7 darts to win the match, Chizzy. Can Anderson pinch this? He gets a point. Well, what a finale. Gary Anderson nicks a point in a dramatic conclusion. Chisnall missed 7 match darts. How important will that point for Gary Anderson be? Can the end of the league stages. Terrific. 6-6.
Gotta pick your drinks up on the floor. Come and tell me, are you ready for more? And some of y'all loving, but it's not enough. Get tripping, baby, pouring on me. Y'all wanna drink the good stuff.
An exciting, enthralling way to kick off the night here in Liverpool. Chizzy taking an early lead, hitting 180s for fun. This doubles from Chizzy, a draw, 6 apiece. Points apiece in our opening match of the evening. Gary Anderson 6, Dave Chisnall 6. Up next, the top 2 collide. Michael Van Gerwen against Peter Snakebite Rice. Sheffield Adrian Lewis faces Raymond van Barneveld, both on a hot streak. Phil Taylor takes on James Wade, a repeat of the 2010 final. And this should be special. Peter Rice against Gary Anderson. Table looks like this. Gary Anderson stays 5th place, 1 point behind Phil Taylor, who's in 4th. Dave Chisnall, bottom of the pile, but level now points with James Wade. Let's hear from both players now. Talking to Rod Studd.
Dave, Gary, thanks for talking to us in a match that had more twists and turns than River Mersey itself. Chizzy, did you feel that you should have nicked it at the end there?
Yeah, I could have nicked it, but that starts, isn't it? If it had gone 6-5 up, I'd probably be that double, but you don't know, it's swings and roundabouts in this game. And then Dave, if you don't hit the double, you don't win. And he just battled and battled, he hit the 139 and he finished, well, he missed the tops and let me in again. And double one's cruel.
It is cruel, very cruel. I mean, you were down, you're up, you were down, you're up again. And do you consider it a point one in the end, Gary?
Scraped it, aye. Lottery draw, you know, but 5-3 up, I was feeling all right, and it just went Pete Tong again, you know. Chizzy came back, you know, but he had a shot, I think, the last leg there, 170, and he went for the big 10 till he set it up. I hate doing that, because every time I do that, I cannot hit the double afterwards, you know, and I think Chizzy done that there, so, yeah, I pinched a point there.
You were both close to 170. I know he didn't go for it that time, but there was 170 attempts galore, wasn't there?
There was a few, aye. Not even close, were we? Few 25.
Not the 2 treble 20s.
Yeah, but at the end, I thought he might have he was that fan in front, I thought he might have had a pop at it.
How do you look at the Premier League now, Dave? Do you still believe you can scrape into the top 4, or do you now think you're a spoiler and you're just going to play your best to the end of it?
I still believe, always believe. There's 5 games left, I think. And if I win all them, and the other results go well for me, you never know, do you?
No, you don't. And Gary, 2 games tonight, and that's never easy. Obviously, Peter Wright coming up later on in the evening. How difficult is it to get yourself prepared to play twice in a night?
I've took it quite easy since I got here tonight. We've sat with our feet up for a few hours, you know, but, you know, let the next game go on. We'll go back to practice boards, you know, and I'll see the wee one for 10 minutes and then see what the last game brings.
Good. Best of luck against Peter. Thanks for joining us, Dave.
Yes, thank you.